and associated societies, where they, I don't know if one group has dirt on the other or what it is exactly, but there's definitely something going on there. And, the church has always found them to be heretics and enemies and dangerous. But, it seems like there are many instances in which they could have been routed out completely, and it never really happened. And then,
very strange, yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's just very strange because you see this even today with Prince Charles. He belongs to a lot of these mystical groups that aren't part of the Church of England. And he says things like he wants to be the defender of faiths. And he hangs around with Sufi Muslims and Hindus, and the church doesn't like it. But they very strange, they kind of play it out in the press. But I'm just confirming kind of what you're saying as far as that goes. It's continuous with political leaders in the church. It's very strange.
Well, it's not really. If you think about it, going back through history, what's an older institution? The priesthood or kingship? The kingship is older. Priests used to just affirm the position of the king. The king was an incarnation of the sun god or the gods or God, whatever you want to call it, and he was viewed as sort of solidifying the connection between heaven and earth. And the priests were their job was to perform rituals to, solidify that pact, I guess. And then, at different times in the histories of different civilizations, you'll have the priesthood gaining its own power and then, trying to usurp the power of the king and, in fact, putting their own people in the position to inherit the throne. So it's not that surprising that happened in Europe, too, and, that it's still happening. I mean, the weird thing, I guess, really, is that any of these groups would have any influence at this point, because you would think of politics as being so secular now, really, especially in the Western world. But and a lot of the people that are associated with secret societies now, they don't seem particularly religious or spiritual, So what's really shocking is that they would even be involved with such things.
That they still survive. It's amazing. Well, we're about out of time, Tracy. Could you give us your email once more and hang on to the line after we're done?
Sure. Well, my web address is tracyrtwyman.com, TracyRTWYMAN. And you can find my articles and books and all sorts of stuff by going there.
Very good. Thank you very much, Tracy. Will you come back again sometime and we can talk about some more about the interesting things on your website?
Of course.
Very good. Thank you. Bye-bye.